Climate change. Climate change is one of the most pressing issues facing the world today. It refers to the long-term changes in the Earth's climate, including changes in temperature, precipitation patterns, weather events. These changes are primarily driven by human activities, such as and deforestation, which release large amounts of greenhouse. The impacts of climate change are already being felt around the world, and they are expected to become increasingly severe in the coming decades. Rising temperatures are causing glaciers to melt, leading to rising sea levels, communities. In order to address climate change, it is important to understand its causes, impacts, and potential solutions. One of the primary causes of climate change is the burning of fossil fuels, such as oil and gas. When these fuels are burned, they release carbon dioxide and other into the atmosphere, trapping heat and causing the Earth's temperature to rise. Also a major contributor to climate change, as trees absorb carbon dioxide and the impacts of climate change are already being felt in a variety of ways. Sea levels are rising as ice caps and glaciers melt, posing a threat to coastal communities and low-lying areas. Droughts and wildfires are becoming more frequent and severe, leading to crop failures, shortages, and public health emergencies. Climate change is. To address climate change, a variety of solutions are needed at the individual, local, national, and international levels. However, addressing climate change requires more than just individual actions. Collective action at the local, national, and international levels. Governments, in addressing climate change by setting ambitious emissions reduction targets, investing in energy and infrastructure, and promoting sustainable land use practices, contribute by adopting sustainable practices and reducing their carbon footprint. Organizations and community groups can advocate for climate action, awareness about the impacts of climate change. International cooperation is also essential in addressing climate change. Signed by nearly 200 countries in 2000, warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, have pledged to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions and work together to address the impacts of climate change. While the Paris Agreement represents a significant step needed to meet its goals and limit the worst impacts of climate change. In conclusion, climate change is a complex and urgent problem that requires action at all levels of society. While the impacts of climate change are already being felt, there is still time to limit the worst effects and build a more sustainable future. By reducing greenhouse, protecting ecosystems, and promoting sustainable practices, we can work together on this critical issue and ensure a healthy and prosperous future for generations to come. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also suggest us a new content. Thank you.